So David, what is the long-term plan?
The long-term plan is the Council's 10-year plan for spending and income over that period. It's something we do every 3 years, so it gets refreshed every 3 years, and it tells our community how the Council intends to develop the district in terms of council activities over the next 10 years. It's important to realise this is a draft long-term plan, so it's not finalised, and we do have to consult our community about it, and we welcome that because that community it's their long-term plan.
What are the big issues facing our district in this long-term plan?
Oh, there are a number of big issues. We've got the continuing one of developing our regeneration areas in Kapoi, and it used to be called red zones, and a number of projects are intended for that, including work around the Kapoi River and developing sports fields and passive areas in that area. We've got the food forest already underway there, which is a great community effort, and so that's to me probably the main thing, because our last few years have really been much about earthquake recovery. Second thing is the indoor multi-use sports facility, which is proposed for our district. It will be based in Rangiora, and that will provide facilities for a range of indoor sports, and there's been a lot of demand for that and a lot of evidence to suggest that we are short of that kind of space. Thirdly, and I think it's been very much in public mind over the last few years, is our rubbish collection facilities. We're looking at offering people a choice, so that if people want 3 bins, they can have it. They will pay for it, of course. Speaking for myself, I'll be somewhere in the middle. I'll keep my black plastic bag because that works for me and my wife. But we wouldn't mind having the green top bin for garden waste, so and organics. So that'll be that's there as well. We've already consulted on that. But finally, overarching that is the question of rate rises, and we've managed to keep our rates rises fairly low, and that's also signalled to be pretty low over the next 10 years. And we're very aware that many household rates are a significant expense, or part of their total expenses for the year.
Why is it important for residents to have their say?
Because essentially it is their long-term plan, because it's not the council's, it's actually Waimakariri community's long-term plan, and it's about the directions that are being set for our community. And of course, as far as rates are concerned, it's the community that's paying for it.
How do residents make a submission?
A variety of ways. You can do it online, as you always seem to be able to do these days, through our website, the traditional way through a written submission, and you can also do it by email. And then, having done that, if you wish to speak to the council at a hearing, you're welcome to do so. So, and that some people always choose to do that. But also, there will be a number of events held throughout our district where people can come along and ask questions and find out a bit more about our plans, or the plans that we're offering to the community before we make a final decision in May.